So, all right. So looking at US 30, man, we took some sells yesterday over here, which they ended up playing out nicely. I'm not gonna lie. For a nice solid like 200 points, price did end up, even though yes, on this hourly ended up just being a wick, but I don't care because again, we caught it on this 5 minute poppy. So I ain't worried about that, you know? So, all right, looking at US 30 now though, I see that we came back to this critical area here. This is a very pivotal area here because if we break above this area of resistance here, right, then that's letting me know, right? So if we go ahead and break above this area, that's letting me know that we could remain in this bullish trend, right? Because again, even though yes, price here started breaking all these lows here, right? Realistically, this was the last previous structural higher low, right? So if we look here on the 4 hour, this was the higher low that gave us that big push to that new high, and then we did this massive retracement from there, which that retracement perfectly came back to retest, this previous area of resistance. Yeah, I didn't foot, bro, by like, bro, nothing, by like barely anything. It didn't fully reach, so it more or less it's about that retest right here. And then price is pushing back up from there. So if that's the case, then all we did here was what did we just do? Create new higher lows, right? That's pretty much all we did. Look, even if we grab it from down here, all it did is just create a new higher low. That's all we did. So that's why that is a very pivotal point, right where price is currently at right now, to see what price does. If we break above it, then I'll be continuing looking for some buys. Now, if we reject this area, so if now I come here on a smaller time frame and I start seeing price, rejecting from here, then I will gladly be open, to taking some shorts today. So pretty easy setup going on here. So for some longs, I'm gonna just grab these little highs in the 5 minute here. For some longs, I will be taking longs above that resistance that we just recently built. So that's around like 598, 589. So I'll probably be looking to take around 600. Let's just call it 600. Make it nice and simple. So around that 600 area, I will be looking to take some buys. Then obviously we'll go for that 700. Give us a nice little 1 to 2 here. All right, so this will be my buy scenario here. So 46, 600. Boom. So that'll be my buy scenario. So let me go put that in real quick. So right now, price of 520 here is a 480 here is about 40 points difference. So here I gotta be looking for like a 560. Boom. Actually, I'm on the wrong time frame. Like, why does this look like so much bigger? Okay, I get it now. I get it now. Boom. Boom. Buy stop in place. Now, sell stop, right? Where we'll be looking to take some sells here, right? So looking at the smaller time frame, right? We have a little bit of rejection of this zone already as it stands. Uh, so now I'm gonna just grab a most recent like higher low in this area. So if, as you guys see, this structure in every time frame, bro. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Well, here we broke this low already. So price comes in here, probably retraces whatever. Now, if we start breaking below this low, then there I'll be looking to take, some shorts to continue on down, all the way back down to this area of support. You right? So following that simple trend right there, I'm gonna grab that previous low right here. Boom, right? And I'll be looking to take some shorts right below that area because then that'll show me, okay, we rejecting already that resistance up there. So be looking for a 460 on the sell setup here. Boom. Okay, yeah, see how today the chart looks normal? You see how these look normal today? And yesterday they didn't? That's what I meant. Not now that you guys get it? Yesterday, these shits was looking mad small. I don't know if you guys remember. All right, so let's put this sell stop here to what we got? 460. Boom. So buy stop and sell stop both in place. So see what happens here. Yeah, man. How's your morning so far, man? What's going on? All good, brother. All right. None of you guys trade London, right? Or do you? I feel like as we get older, we like naturally step away from London session, bro. Like that shit is killer, bro. Like I do not miss going to sleep at 7 in the morning, bro. I'm sorry. I do not miss that at all. There's no amount of money you could pay me to do that shit anymore, bro. Well, actually, hold on. Shit. I do it for a decent one. I couldn't find my details. Oh, for the broker to deposit? Okay, okay, for sure. Yeah, bro. I need my sleep too, bro. That whole I don't know how people trade London, bro. Hell no. I had a guy hit me up, big influencer guy. You guys all know him. I'm not gonna say his name. Um, whatever. He hit me up to run his. He had like a signals chat going on a little while ago. Kind of like some signals type shit. He hit me up talking about oh yeah, for me to run his signals. So I told him, shit, he give me $250,000 a month. I do for sure. Shit, I do it for a 250,000. Slide that check, boy. I'll stay up. Anything less? Nah, I'm going to sleep, bro. Fuck that. It's just what it is, bro. Money talks, bullshit walks. Isn't that what they say? Money talks, bullshit walks, bro. Do you ever enter in break and retest or always impulsive? Always been like I used to do that break and retest shit like years ago. Like I used to sit here and wait. But if you notice, if you go back and just back test a few break and retests, most times you don't get that retest. And most times the retest you get is nowhere near where you even will want to enter. So for example, just to give you an idea, let's say I'm waiting on a break and retest of this area, just to give you an example here, right? So break and retest of this area, and then you saying I'll get in after we retest in this continuation. Okay, I'll get in, right? That's in an ideal world. Now, what I noticed will start happening is price will break, mad impulse, and then the retest will probably happen up here and then continue. So look, you were talking about waiting for entry here. Now you got to force yourself to get an entry all the way up here. You know what I'm saying? Now that's throwing you way off. Second of all, by the time you got in this trade here, if you would have just took the impulse, you're already out of this trade before it even does this retesting and continuation and all that shit. So, I started back testing all these things for months and months, bro. And I started realizing that that's the case most of the time. You know what I mean? It's most of the time that is the case. Like it will not give you that. And if it does give you the retest, it doesn't give it to you where you want it. Because at the end of the day, like the market doesn't know what the hell you want. It's gonna do it where the fuck it wants to do it. Being realistic. So now you sitting there in a scenario in which okay, it's not the entry you want. It's way off. So now I feel like there subconsciously you're chasing because now you're trying to chase. To fuck, I gotta get an entry up here now because the one that I wanted. You know what I mean? Like there's all these different factors, and then there's the factor of time, right? So by the time I wait for that break, okay, I'm sitting there watching it. The retest probably takes another hour. Maybe for continuation, probably takes another half an hour. Before you know it, you're spending 2, 3 hours just before you could even get in a trade. And then now, let's say the trade takes another hour or two. You're looking at a 5 hour long thing. And again, like big point that I've always spoken about is, bro, I got into trading because I love the time freedom that it brings. So if I'm sitting here for 5, 8, 9 hours, realistically, I just have a high paying job. And some will argue, oh yeah, but who cares? You're making money. Sure, I'll sit there at 9 hours if I'm making that type of money. But remember, in the world of trading, nothing's guaranteed. Like just because I'm sitting here for 9 hours doesn't guarantee me I'm gonna make money. I could sit here for fucking 24 hours and just take fucking straight losses for 24 hours. You get what I'm saying? Like, so nothing's guaranteed. So you're just going through all this emotional up and down, emotional roller coaster for absolutely no reason. You know what I'm saying? When you could have just gotten the trade, taken your 1-2, 1-1, 1-3, whatever the case may be, and go about the rest of your day. You know what I mean? And that's the shit that, I started back testing and I started realizing and almost in these cells. Holy shit. Let's go here in a 5 minute. Almost. Still not in this trade. Almost though. You know what I'm saying? So these are all the things that I started back testing and I started like, like understanding. And I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this is no, you know, crazy wig. Almost. I ain't gonna lie, literally by like a hair, bro. By like a hair, dog. Um, but yeah, so I started analyzing all these things, and that's why I was like, nah, like I'm not doing that. And then I started little by little getting used to entering trades once my entry got hit, instead of so much, oh, a break or a retest or this, the third. You know what I mean? Probably spread or probably where you. I got my entry at 422.93 because it's about like a 40 point difference. Yeah, it's about like a 40 point difference. So since this is at 460, my entry's at 420, 46 minus, you know what I mean? Gives you about 40 points. But yeah, bro. So that's the shit with that break and retest. It was cool at first. At first it's cool because it allows you to understand market structure a little bit. But then, once you have time in the game, you start realizing, okay, hold on. All this break and retest shit, like, yeah, it works, but not as often as you want it to. And that's what you gotta adapt. You start tweaking. And that was one of the tweaks that I did. That was one of the tweaks I did. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna wait for this break and retest. I'm gonna just take my trade based on an entry. And boom, started getting used to that. And here we are a few years later. But but yeah, dog. That's facts. That retest almost never happens or is minimal as fuck. Now your ass waiting for a confirmation that never happened. Yeah, literally. Literally, bro. And that's the thing. It all comes down to like what type of trading style you want to have. If you want to day trade, for day trading and swing trading, 100%. I like if I was a swing trader or a day trader, I will for sure like sit here and wait for those break retests and adapt, whatever the case, cool. But then again, I'm sitting here for a whole day or days, plural in that case. But as a scalper, as a person trying to be in and out in 30 minutes, 40 minutes, it's not, you know what I mean? It's not ideal, we could say. You know what I'm saying? No, I still haven't gotten put in. Because again, it's about 40 point spread. How do I know it's 40 points? Because this is at 490, this is at 530. So 53 minus 49, you got four. So 40. So if my sell entry is at 460, my sell entry here is at 420, which 420 hasn't gotten hit there. So I'm still not in that trade. Just like the buy. The buy here is at 600. I have it here at 560 because again, 40 points. Got to always calculate that difference of spread. Always got to keep that spread in mind. Always. Let's see. How do you put your entries on TradingView? What you mean, Jackie? How do I put my entries on TradingView? TradingView is not a broker. It's just a medium platform. Look at it as like the middleman, kind of. TradingView is just where you analyze the charts. Yeah, I have the broker here. Like I have a big 49 inch. I have broker trading view. I have you. That's why I look this way when I talk to you guys. I have you guys here. I have you guys here. I have trading view here, and then I have the broker over here. But yeah, no, I don't trade on TradingView. TradingView is just to like mark up, do the analysis, yada yada. But then to enter, then you enter on the actual platform here. You mean how I put these green things? Oh no, I put the entries. Yeah, that's why you always hear me like every morning. I don't know if you've noticed, but like I'm always like, okay, it's here. Okay, so I gotta look. I did it earlier. I caught myself doing it. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta shut up. Because I like mumble too much. But I was like, okay, this is at 460. I'm like, I'm looking for that 420s, 40-point spread difference. Yeah, I put it in manually. You can't link them. The only way you could link a broker to TradingView is if it's one of these. What the fuck? What is this? Oh, there you go. If it's one of these, I don't know if you guys can see this. The only way you can link a broker to TradingView is if you got one of these. And for trading forex or indices, the only ones here that you could do that on is forex.com and Oenda. So these two right here. I don't know about all of these. I never tried none of those. For futures, I use Tradeovate. I use TradeStation. AMP, I heard is good. Ninja Trader is always good too. Weibo, I heard is good too. But that's like for futures. That's like for like YM, NQ, whatever other freaking future pairs there are. Let's see, man. What's it gonna be here, man? You gonna put me in a trade or what, bro? But yeah, those are the only platforms that you could use on TradingView. Which when I used to trade futures, I don't know how long you guys have followed me for, but when I used to trade futures, we used to trade them on TradingView. I don't know if anybody here remembers that or was a part of that. I doubt it. I don't remember none of you guys being here that long. Mm, from when I used to trade futures. Let me see. I'm pretty good with names sometimes. Like I remember most of you guys' names. That's why I always like, okay, maybe Wi-Fi was there when I used to trade futures. Actually, I don't know. Was you there, Wi-Fi? I don't know. I don't think so. Mm, okay, Justin. Okay. Oh yeah, Justin, you were in my thing. Yeah. Okay, Wi-Fi was there. Okay, yeah. I know it was a few of them. YM days. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I think next year I might dabble with futures beginning of the year, at least probably like the first quarter of two, and then switch to US 30. It gives you like a little, different vibe. I tell people all the time, yo, once you understand how to read a chart, it doesn't matter. And YM is the same as US 30. Yeah, the only thing that changes is just the price is different, but the actual chart itself is the same. Like if you pull up YM right now, it's doing the same exact thing this is doing. Just the numbers here will be different, like the actual price. But the actual movement of the market is the same. It's Dow Jones. So, but the cool part is that you could trade on trading. That's cool. That I do like. You know what I mean? My entry on liquid is 560. 565.04 if you want me to be exact with you. 565.04 if you want me to be perfectly exact with you. And then on the sell is 46 420.93. That's the exact entries. But but yeah, I might do who I am like first quarter or second or first two quarters of the year 2026 and then probably go back to your study. It's just cool, bro. It gives your mind like a little something new to dabble into. I don't know. But it gets boring doing the same thing every day for fucking years and years, bro. So you got it. So I tell people, bro, like there is no such thing as a strategy for a particular pair. That's fucking bullshit. Whoever sold you on that, they got your ass cooked, boy. But there is no such thing as, oh, this strategy only works with US 30, okay? No, bro. Like, no. Once you understand a chart, meaning what you're looking at, you could do it in anything. It's like driving. The same way you drive a Nissan, it's the same way you drive a fucking Mercedes. It's the same way you drive a Lamborghini. It's the same way you drive anything. They all have a steering wheel, a gas, and a brake. Not that one has a stick and the other one has five pedals. Like, no, they're all the same shit, just different brands. It's the same thing with trading. Like, once you understand the chart, the only thing that changes is the branding. One is Mercedes, one is Nissan, one is Toyota, one is Beamer, one is Ferrari. Doesn't fucking matter. But the driving is, you know what I mean? How you guys didn't put in? Because on liquid, it hasn't even hit 560. The most it hit was 555 as I looked at it. Now it tapped 560. Nope. 556, 557, 558, 559, 561. I have 565.04. There you go. Now I got put in. There you go. Now it put me in. Boom. So let's go here. Put the stop loss 50 points away. Okay. What was I gonna do? It's 50. Boom. Let's see what happens here. We broke these little minor highs we did at 8 in the morning. What do we have? Oh, nice, buddy. We have this resistance coming in around, okay, comes around that 1 to 1, 660, 650. Okay, I'll take that. I'll probably get the fuck out of there before that. It's 40 points today. Every day is different, Jackie. Every day is going to be different. Every day. Every day is gonna be different. So like some days I wake up, spread like you always gotta adapt. Like yesterday, spread was like about what was spread yesterday? Like 35 points. Some days it's 50 points, some days it's 40. But like that's something that I wish I could, keep the same. I got no control over that one. Yeah, that one you gotta kind of figure out every day. Every day is different. You will never have the same, and reason why you will never have these same numbers is because remember, even though yes, we are on TradingView, the broker that's giving us these prices on TradingView right now is Oanda. You see it up here? Oanda. So unless you're using Oanda, you're never gonna have this same numbers. You know what I mean? So that's why I tell people like it's you're never gonna have those same prices. Now you might ask, okay, so why don't you just trade on Oanda? Oanda is a regulated broker. It kind of defeats the purpose of, you know, trading in the season for it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Unless you're using the same broker, you're never gonna have the same numbers. You know what I'm saying? So you always gotta calculate. You know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure. Oh, look, Angel. Okay, you use two different platforms. So what's the okay? So liquid, we know is about 40 point spread today. What's the spread on What the fuck is that? Gates FX? Never heard of that one. Oh, yeah, I heard of that one. I'm good on that. Um, it's probably like what? What's the spread on that one today at least? Because I know every day is different. I know it's not gonna be the same spread. Man, that boy probably don't even know. That boy sitting there like shit. I just kind of threw this entry anyway there. 70? Holy shit. Golly. 70 points, dog? Nah, you're lying. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is horrible. Yeah. Okay, so you see? So okay. Is it 70 points down or 70 points higher? Oh, that's wild. Okay, 70 points down. So what he means is, okay, if you want, okay, on TradingView, you have, okay, I want to take a 600 entry here. On the broker, he has to take a five. No, you got to take a 490. You got to take a 490 on the platform because 49 plus 7 is 56. Yeah, 560. There you go. Oh, wait, no, I'm lying because this is 600. Sorry. Oh, 600, 753, bro. Fuck. Damn, my math is horrible today. Golly. Holy shit. 70 points, bro? Yeah, the math was not math in there. My bad. I just had a brain fart. I thought I had a 560 entry because yesterday I had a 560. Whatever. It's so this is 600, right? So 60. Remember, to make your math easier, always remove the last point, whatever. Remove that. So we're looking at 60, 660. Well, 60 minus the 70, remove the last number, the zero. So minus seven is what? 60 minus 7 is 53. So on the broker, he'll have a 46,530 buy entry when on TradingView he's looking for a 600 buy entry. Damn, dog. Fucking 70 points, G? Shit, I don't feel that bad anymore. Cause usually liquid is about like 30 points. Yeah, today is 40, but like yesterday was 35. Day prior was like 30 something. You know, it's chilling. Like it's vibing. It's not that crazy. 70? Nigga, I fucking shit. Y'all switch damn platforms. I see a damn 70 spread on that bit. That's crazy. Holy shit. Yeah, 70 points is diabolical work, twin. Not gonna lie. Yeah, this is crazy. Look, you see, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna close out that 1 to 1 because I looked left and I see we got these little highs here, but we should push a little higher though. At least kind of like into this wick, like low 670. I don't know, take us around town over here. Okay, I see why, because the whole phone shit. Okay, okay, that makes sense. People still like MetaTrader, huh? I think MetaTrader will forever be like it's like a Rolex, bro. It's just never gonna really like. The thing with the thing with MetaTrader is MetaTrader has gotten exposed so many times for being one of those platforms that just lets you do any time. Like I don't believe anything I see on trading on MetaTrader, bro. Like I just don't believe. Like I tell people all the time, bro, don't be naive, bro. Go online, do your research. Like I think I'm one of the only traders that's always pushing that type of shit because, bro, like I was a normal guy before, following a bunch of people online, thinking that oh, this is all flowers and sunshine and shit, and I got taken out of this trade. Nice. I will be giving this a second opportunity. It's Wednesday, so I'll give it a second opportunity. Same entry. I'll be looking for my 600. What the fuck? I'll be giving this a second opportunity. I was expecting this to at least take us somewhere close to that 1 to 2, and then okay, then come back down. But that's tough. Look at this. I was expecting at least to dabble, like you know what I mean, like into this right here. Like I was kind of expecting like at least somewhere like into this wick. Look, this is our 1 to 1 right here, this dotted line. So I was kind of expecting a little push above that. But yeah, bro, I tell people all the time, dog, do your research, bro. Go on YouTube. YouTube, trust me, nobody's gonna sit here and do a fucking 40-minute video exposing some shit if it wasn't true. To some degree, at least. Not saying that everything you see out there is true because there is people that are just bored with life and they just have nothing better to do. But hey, man, just do your research, bro. Tell people all the time. Don't be naive, man. Don't be naive, man. Because I was once naive too, and that's why I'm very outspoken about it. I was once thinking everything you see online is true. Be careful, man. That's all I got to say. It's all I have to say. All right. So I will be giving this a second opportunity around that 560 again. Well, 560 here, but you get what I'm saying. 600 here. Um, so, gonna do the same thing I did last time, about 564. All right, cool. Boom. All right, so buy stop in place, sell stop in place. This candle finally is about to close for, okay, cool. All right, let's see how this one opens. Wow, look at this bearish candle, bro. That's a bearish engulfing candle. So low-key, these might be in play, but that's a bearish engulfing candle. Let's see. I'm willing to give it a second opportunity here. Either setup, they're both valid. But yeah, bro, I always tell people, man, do your research, bro, on everything. Mentors, like anything. Obviously, there's always going to be people that don't like you. Um, I've learned in life that's like a thing. So especially when you decide to do social media, I know that shit. Same way people love you, is gonna be some that don't like you. I understand that part. But if you have five, 10 different people making videos on a certain topic, a certain individual, and they're all negative, I mean, something's got to give here, right? There's got to be some type of truth behind it. Mhm. So I got to say, because then it sucks when I hear stories of people when they hit me up like, "Oh, bro, this, and that." I'm like, you know, ain't really much I could do. That's not my field. How long you guys been in this trading space for? If you don't mind me asking. What we got here? Damn, Andres, 2 months. Holy shit. Angel, 5 years on and off. Damn, you got some time, yo. I'm going on year six right now. I'm going on year six right now. Chris, 2 years. Are seriously, but took 4 months off last year. Okay. So like a year and a half, a year and 6 months, a year and like 8 months. Okay. 2 years. In reality, I joined IML in 2019. Holy shit. Yeah, I joined in 20. Yeah, that's when I got into all that shit too. 2 to 3 months. Okay, fire, Edwin. Bro, I seen your TikTok on how easy you broke things down, and I instantly wanted to do it. Oh shit, you came from my TikTok. That's funny, dog. Oh wow. 3 months, Jackie. Damn, Jackie, only 3 months and you already funded on three accounts? Okay. Damn, well, I thought you had longer trading. Okay. Kevin, 2 years. AB's the go. No other trader is transparent as you. Hope God gives you more. Appreciate you, bro. No more 3 months. Holy shit, only 3 months. Appreciate you, Angel. Bro, funny enough, I went to Starbucks. I don't know if he's in here. You might be in here, actually. I don't know. But I went to Starbucks a few days ago and whatever, I'm waiting on my coffee and shit. And then this guy sitting right here and he's go, yo, AB. I'm like, huh? And I look, I got put into this trade. Boom. All right. So second and final opportunity for me today. Boom. It'll be the second and final chance for me on these buys. I'm always open to giving things two opportunity because the first time around, we all could be wrong. It's like life. We all could be wrong one time. So you try again. Now, if I try again and I fail twice, okay, then I'm not dumb either. Um, so whatever, I'm at Starbucks and this kid's there, and whatever, we start yapping, we're yapping. It's how I am, bro. I run into anybody, I start yapping with them. Fuck. Whatever. And he asked me, he's like, yo, like, why don't you do things like everybody else? Like, fuck it, bro. Like, at the end of the day, it makes money. Like, why don't you just do it? And I told him, you know what, bro? For this same reason. You see me at Starbucks right now, right? Look how you approach me, and I have zero fear. I didn't flinch. I didn't hesitate. Absolutely nothing. I walk the streets. I don't look over my. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I look around because in the state of Florida, it's open carry and all this shit. So you gotta be a little aware of where you're at. But I don't look around because I finesse somebody and they trying to look. No, I don't give a fuck. Like, I post content. I don't sit here. I don't have a team to manage my comments because somebody might comment that I'm a scammer or something. Like no, like I sleep in peace, bro. Like I do things by the book. Yeah, does it take longer? Yeah, it does. I'm not gonna lie, it does. Does this suck a little bit? From now that we're having this honest conversation, does this suck a little? Because I know, bro, I could just play the game like everybody else. I could go open up a prop firm, have all you niggas on there, open up a broker, have all you niggas on there. I could do all these things too. And I've always chose not to do it. And I will forever choose not to do it. So yeah, that's a suck that I see everybody else that, at some point we were kind of maybe on an even playing field, completely way far ahead. But I don't care, bro. I'm not in this for that. Like I'm in this for a different reason, bro. I'm in this for like all the people that come from the same background that I come from, like, to show them like, yo, bro, like you could change your life, bro. Like you don't have to settle for this mediocre life and like no, bro. Same way, 1-1 hit. I'm holding here for a 1-2 at least in this trade because since I took a little minor L here, I have to, get my money back. So I am gonna cut my risk though, for sure. We're gonna put it about 30 points. So we're gonna put this up. So that's about 570. So take away 40 points from that. Update this stop to about 530. Okay. Um, so what was I telling you guys? But yeah, bro, that's really my bigger point with all this trading shit, bro. Like I'm not in this really for like I don't care to be famous. I don't really give a fuck, bro. I don't care. I do this shit because I anybody that's out there that, they have a regular life, bro, like two jobs, fucking probably living fucked up in the hood somewhere, and they feel like, yo, like is this gonna be my life forever? Because that's how I felt at some point. Like I want to fucking kill myself because I'm like, bro, like fuck, like, am I gonna be just a bum for like what are my teachers going to be correct on everything they told me that I'm really not gonna do shit with my life? And life turned panned out to be different. God had different plans, and I took a chance at something, and that's that. And I want to show people that yo, like you also could change your life, bro. It's in your hands, and that's really my bigger goal with all this trading shit. I don't care for the fame. I don't care to be famous. I don't care to be a celebrity. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't care, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest, don't care. You know? And that's that. That's really why I do things how I do them. I don't know if it's right or wrong. We'll find out in 10 more years. Fuck. We'll see where we at then. But that's pretty darn close to that 1-2, man. Come on now. Currently flowing about 3,500 bucks. By the time we hit this 1-2, I should be around 5,000. I risked about 2,500 on this trade. Well, right now I don't have that much on the table. Right now I only have about like 1,300 bucks risk. So right now I have about 1,300 bucks risk. I'm up about 29, well, 3,000 now. But yeah, bro, that's always been my mindset with this whole thing. That's why like you guys don't see me do certain type of content. Like I don't, and even with the whole DMing shit, like bro, I answer everybody. Like I literally sit here and answer every DM every day. Like I'm not a celebrity, bro. Like I'm a normal dude. You can hit me up, we talk shit. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want, bro? Like I don't care, bro. It's not really what I'm in this for. Just passed my last evaluation. Now funded 400K. Holy shit, Sad. Good shit, bro. Congrats, dog. Yeah, everybody drop a congrats for that boy Zad, yo. Damn. Now you're funded $400,000. What the fuck? What prop firms are you using? They have $400,000 prop firms now? Like you could buy that much? No way. I didn't know that. I thought them shits like matched out like what, 300, wasn't it? Damn. Yo, fresh, yo. Congrats, bro. That's huge. Got a funded a house today. I never went past 200K. Yo, fats, yo. I heard lunch on Zad though. That's what I heard. I don't know. Yeah, I heard that too, right? Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that. I heard that. That's what I heard. I heard lunch on Zad for sure. Top step for 100Ks. Oh, okay. I see what you did. Okay, 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 okay. Fire. Damn. Fresh. So what? Starting tomorrow, you could already, bro. I'll be honest. I've never dabbled much myself into props. Like myself, I have never dabbled much into them. So like sometimes I ask questions that I really don't be knowing shit, bro. Like I've never really dabbled much on them. Like I know like the most basic shit. Yeah. Like I know like okay, about 100K, 200K, whatever you make, what 10%, I think, and then 5%. Cool. I know that much. But like now the whole process after that, I don't really. I've passed a few in the past. I've passed like honestly like 4 or 5 of them, but I give them away. Like I did one, I think beginning of this year, it was like I don't know, bro. It's like 100K or some shit. I bought it, I passed it, and then I just gave it away. It's literally, I was on a live stream and I was like, yo, like, I don't know, I'm gonna pick a random person and give him to this. And I literally closed my eyes, I went like this, and I just picked a random person. Like, I don't know. I've never really dabbled much on them. Okay, currently up about a 1 to 1.5 here. There's a 1 to 1.5. 1 to 1 was over here at 650. This is the 1 to 1 here. Ooh, boom. So this is all extra profit. So you know what? I'm about to close damn near basically. I'm up 4,500 bucks. So I'm gonna take my 4,500 bucks for the day. And 4,700. Oh, 4,800. Oh yeah. Give me that 48. I took 4,800. Oh, there you go. That's why. I was about to say, now I'm almost close to my 5,000. So I closed at 4,800. But I wanted 5,000 by 200 bucks, bro. Okay, cut me some slack here. So by 200 bucks, whatever, whatever. Give me my 4,800 bucks. But there you go. 1 to 2 pretty much hit literally, bro. Literally, it's not even 8 points, bro. You got that's you gotta give me that one. So easy dub today. Green day. Easy. Can't believe that first opportunity was some goofy ass shit to me like that. Easy day, man. Nice little 4,800 bucks on the day. For sure. I'll take it. And yeah, guys, this is how you pretty much manage a trade into a 1 to 2. So I love you all. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.